Welcome to Se25 TV, brought to you courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. It's your girl B. We're here at Nat's Place. You guys be sure to check Nat's Place out. If you want more information about us, we're on the Instagram, online, and today for you we have Tranea Luxe. She is a hip hop artist. She's R&B, inspirational, and pop. Be sure to stick and stay and find out more about Tranea Luxe and her journey through her artistry. If you want more information, again, log on to www.se25tv.com. We're on the gram at Se25TV, as well as Twitter at Se25TV. We'll be back. Se25 family, welcome back to the show. This is your girl B. We're here with Tranea Luxe. Tranea Luxe, thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking your time to join us. Loving your glasses, loving your aura. So as far as your name is concerned, give me a quick synopsis of what is the meaning behind your name.
Tranea Luxe. Tranea Luxe means luxurious, luminous, and light. Meaning I'm going to be that light, that beacon for all families and friends to look up to when they're going down. If they're feeling like they have a down moment, I'm going to be that light.
Love it. So you've been in the industry for quite some time now, right? Since you were 3?
Since I was 3, I've been singing.
And you started off in the
choir.
In the choir.
Church choir.
So we know it's real because normally when you have that church choir, especially a black church, you know, even though God is supposed to be in the building, they treat it like Apollo style kind of, because they talk about you if you sound bad in church, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So
even
you got that
elders.
good training. You got good training. So you also write your songs as well.
Yes, I write, I produce. I've been writing pretty much since I was, 14? I started writing when I was 14.
Wow.
I've been pretty much being very technical with my craft. Also, I play instruments. And I was
what do you play?
French horn, mellophone, and trombone.
A mellophone,
What
is a mellophone?
That is a marching French horn.
Oh.
The French horn is more like an instrument. It has a round bell. You put your hand in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it the brass family?
It's in the brass family.
All right. And then the mellophone is just like that, but it's just
but it's a march with it.
Okay, so why didn't you just call it a marching anyway? All right.
They're
Gotta be
special,
technical.
you know?
Yeah. There's another instrument someone told me about that's in that family, and I was like, I've never heard of that instrument before.
A baritone?
No, it's in the horn family. I'll think about it probably next segment. I was like, oh, what is this? And they were like, oh, it's okay, whatever.
Sousaphone.
Sousaphone.
There's mellophone, French horns, trombone, sousaphone, baritones, tubas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All of that in the brass family.
Yeah.
So do you need an aperture for that as well? Not really. Like that buzzing.
You have to make sure each mouthpiece is different, so
Right.
you have to make sure your embouchure is on point with it, depending on how big the mouthpiece is.
Okay.
You know, that's really in detail. If you want to go there, we can.
Right.
But
No. I was just wondering because I played the trumpet for a little bit, so I know a little bit of it.
yeah, the trumpet is a more smaller
Small,
mouth.
right? So when you hit those high notes.
notes.
Listen, Se25, we ain't trying to bore you. Let's keep it moving. So as far as your background is concerned, so not only are you into singing and music, instrumental, but you also want to be this beacon. You want to be this light, and you share it through your music. But is that the only thing you wanted to do?
I want it to pretty much bring out what I'm trying to bring out is more positive, you know,
Right,
in
right.
the world.
Right.
So that's the main thing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Not saying that that's not great. I'm saying, is there something else that you saw yourself doing in the past? Because what did you go to school for?
I went to school for medical. I wanted to be a doctor initially, but my passion is music. So I went to FAMU, and I
One time
studied.
for HBCU.
Yeah, woo, FAMU, rattler, strike
yeah.
and strike again. You know, I went there. I went there for molecular cell biology, minor in chemistry,
Nice.
to pretty much to be a neonatal intensive care specialist.
Nice.
That was the go-to.
Like we say, smart.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Look at you, humble. Yeah, you know what? As women, we need to learn to appreciate and accept compliments. I'm learning that in life too. Like we kind of downplay things like, oh, it's all right. No, that's a big deal. That is a pretty much big deal.
Thank you.
And it takes a lot of courage to say, okay, I'm no longer going in that path. I'm going to transition into following what my true passion is, which is
Singing.
singing.
It's more so when you get to that point when you know you have a calling, and you're like, you know, I can bless more people on this way, in this format, instead of that way.
How long did it take you to realize that? Because sometimes it's a struggle.
It took me 7 years out of school, working in the lab, working at Boca Raton Regional Hospital. It took me to that point, to not working there no more, to finally not being there, to just really saying, you know what, go for what you believe in, what you love, and what God has placed in you, and that's to, you know, be that light for him and that beacon and spread, you know, positive energy throughout the whole world.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to continue spreading positive energy throughout the entire world here at Se25 TV. We're here with Tranea Luxe. We'll be back in a few.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Sink to sink. Music is life, yeah, yeah.
More, voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Se25 family, we're back with Tranea Luxe.
Hi.
Tranea with this beacon of light, this ray of light, sunshine. Oh gosh. See, that's why when singers come on the show, I just be quiet, because you guys are born and, you know, God bestowed that talent unto you. So I will not make fun of the talent that you possess. I'll just be quiet.
But God bestowed one thing upon you, too, beauty.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. You, my friend, are essentially a Renaissance woman. And not only that, you wrote your song, Notice Me. Tell me about Notice Me.
Oh, Notice Me. See, this song.
Ooh, I like the way you went back with it.
Okay, Notice Me is about any relationship that you're going through. If a male or a female, it can relate to both. You know, if you're going through a situation where you feel like your significant other is not paying enough attention to you, and you're pretty much like, hello, me, I'm here, hi, hi, please see me.
Yeah.
Put work down just a little bit. Come talk to me. Notice me, you know? It's more about me just expressing how I feel about just noticing me and want to be wanted and appreciated.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, you also have to have reciprocity, right? So whatever it is that you want, you in turn have to also dish that out.
Yeah.
So this is coming from experience, Notice Me?
This song is coming from experience,
Okay.
yes.
All right. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate.
Yes, everybody can relate. Definitely.
I love Listen, I listened to a few of your tracks, and they sound like radio, like they're already being played on rotation. And a few people listened to them as well, and they were like, oh, that sounds like it could be on the radio right now. And I'm like, yeah. And then not to mention that your voice is actually pure, true, and true. Like, you have that talent where it's not, you know, filtered, it's not edited, no auto-tune. It's definitely this natural gift that you have. When you were transitioning from going to, you know, school, how did people receive that around you, like your parents, the people that matter the most?
Well, they always saw that I had a niche for singing and acting and dancing, so they was like, okay, let's put her into different stuff. Like my mom had me in concert choir, band. She had me in everything. And my dad also used to play old school vinyl records, like Temptations, Motown.
That popping sound.
Yeah, like he's old school. So I used to listen to Martha Aretha Mandela, Smokey Robinson, The Miracle, all of them. You know.
Nice. So that's where you get a lot of that.
All of that.
You mixed it all that in
all
your
that together.
in your voice. Love it, love it. And you work with quite a few people as well.
Yes, yes.
Oh gosh.
I
Like
have
the likes of?
The likes of Dougie Fresh. I have worked with Ball Greasy. I've worked with Trina, Trick Daddy, Plies. Also, I've worked with Atlantic Records, Universal as being a writer, writing for different projects. Yeah, the list.
So you're homegrown?
Yeah.
Born and raised in?
Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Okay.
I was born in Jacksonville, but I was pretty much raised in Deerfield, and I now reside in Coral Springs.
Nice, nice. We're going to get more from Tranea Luxe in just a few. We're going to talk more about her life and what it is that she want to do with her artistry. We'll be back. Se25 family, Tranea Luxe in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, homegrown, you guys. Florida baby. She's a Florida baby. Yeah, HBCU and everything.
All of that.
I wish I went to HBCU. I'm not going to be a hypocrite.
It's okay.
I know.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
It's kind of.
No.
Unless I go back for my doctorate.
It's never, yeah.
I don't know about all that. But but yes, we promote education. You're big on education,
Very
right?
big on education.
Why is it that you're big on education? Someone might say, well, okay, you're doing, you know, you're in the music industry. So why is that necessary? Like I could just get my high school diploma, or better yet, I don't even need to get my high school diploma. Technically, I could just, you know, find my own way into singing or rapping or producing without that. So why is it that you're so big on it?
The reason I'm really particular on making sure you have a degree or some type of technical trade is just because everything is not guaranteed. You never know what can happen, and you can wake up tomorrow, you can't speak, you know.
Right.
You never know, so it's always good to have something to fall back on.
Okay. So more like a backup plan.
Yes.
So what if someone said, okay, my backup plan is entrepreneurship, or I don't know, I'm making something.
Right, get a certificate in it.
I love it. I always say that too.
Get some type of paper.
Like regardless of what industry you're in, school, like for me, and I tell everyone this, like school is something that you can do on your own as far as
we have on our fingertips technology where we can research things. So it's not so much so, okay, let me go get a degree, or, you know, I need that degree. High school diploma, I say yes, get that at least.
Of course, yeah.
But as far as a degree is concerned, I feel like you can hone your skills and whatever that specific trade is.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if you're an esthetician, you want to do eyelashes, okay, go get that specific thing. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to go and get a specific
You don't have to
degree.
go through English
Right.
11 or 1, 2. all
Right,
that. You don't have to do that.
exactly. Like auto mechanic, I'm into, you know, auto body repair. I'm going specifically for that. So whatever it is that you're into, I do think that school is important in that specific trade. So for example, like writing.
Yep.
Okay, maybe I didn't go to school and I don't need school to learn how to write. No, because some people, they come straight from, you know,
From the brain.
and they say, okay, based on my experiences, but using that research and those skills that you can go online and hone into those skills. All right, let me throw a little figurative language in there. Let me throw a little bit of, you know, sensory images in there. And that in itself will make your lyrics so much more relatable and artistic. So yeah, I'm big on that too.
Amen.
Amen. So as far as your artistry is concerned, oh my gosh, you have another song that you want to talk about, and it's entitled
Don't Throw It All Away. That's one of the songs that I had I did on my EP.
Don't Throw It All Away.
Yeah. That's a really, really good one too. It talks about not throwing your passions away. Like if you're going through a struggle, pretty much, don't throw your dreams away. Keep going, keep driving, keep being persistent. It may take time to get there, but you will eventually get there by being consistent.
Right.
The main thing people don't understand, you have to be consistent with whatever
Consistency.
it is that you want. Consistency is definitely the key to
It
me.
is.
You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
It is.
So that's what it's about, being consistent.
Love it. Being consistent. You were a contestant on American Idol.
Yes, I was.
Top
Yeah.
20.
Yes.
That takes a lot. Let me ask you a question. So, oh gosh, I'm pretty sure you signed contracts or whatever. So, I guess
Yes.
when you're on American Idol, do you have to have a story in order to make it?
It will make your appearance seem more better. Not more better is not a word. It'll make your appearance more prevalent. It'll
Okay.
make your appearance seem better for
The audience.
Yeah, better for
Right.
the audience. So
For
they
ratings purposes.
rating
Yeah.
purposes.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, with that being said, it doesn't even matter if you can sing better than Mahalia Jackson, Beyonce,
Right.
whoever is sponsoring that specific season, that's what they're looking for. So if you're getting sponsored by a country record label, you can be the best singer. They're going to be looking for a country singer. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it doesn't matter.
It's all a business.
Yes, it's all a business. It's all technicalities.
And what did you sing on there? You give us a snippet?
I sung Work It Out by Beyonce.
Okay.
Okay. How you doing, honey, baby? You know I don't ask for much, but for a girl spending time alone can be pretty rough. I hear knocking on my door. You know it's yours for sure. We can't wait for the bedroom, so we just hit the floor. Y'all alright? I don't know, but you know what's happened to me, girl. Y'all alright? Break it down now. See, you gotta work it out. See, you gotta work it out. A brother gotta work it out.
All that. Yes.
Blow your horn now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's the song I did, Work It Out.
Listen, you just made me feel real small. My little singing all you doing in the bathroom. You did. You worked it out.
Yeah, and I had a little one.
See, your story, you should have had, I don't know, like one leg was broken and then it was amputated and then they found it in the back of the river and they put it back. Then you would have been in the top 10.
Yeah, and insult to injury, when I got cut because I was sick, I guess I was going through a little bit cold, you know, allergies, whatever. They told me to go into confessional, say, tell them that you're sad, tell them that you don't feel good, tell them that you're sorry about not making. I'm like, I'm okay. This is a platform. I'm blessed. Peace out.
Nice. Sex with Sick family, we have more from Tranea Luxe in just a few. We gonna work it out.
Work it out.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move it. Voice to the man just unwritten
Take banana.
Se25 family, it's your girl B. We are back. If you want more information about us, please feel free to log on to www.sync2synctv.com. We're here with Tranea Luxe. Tranea. So as far as working in the industry, you also have your own label. I love it.
It's me and Jay Sharp. He's my producer also.
Okay.
It's called 7 Trophies.
All right, 7 Trophies.
It's the number completion, 7, get it all. We also have Pat the Boss in there. We have a whole bunch of people that's a part of it.
Nice.
GM James, Boom Marley, Lano, they're all a part of the whole team. 7 Trophies.
Nice, and I know when you're working in the industry and when you first start, you don't get here on your own.
You never.
So as far as people's shoulders that you're on, as far as people who are lending a hand and helping you, who are those people?
There's She Be Everywhere, iUrban TV, again, 7 Trophies, Jay Sharp, my producer. He's been there ever since I was, 15? We've been working on music since. He's been building my catalog to this point.
Nice.
I'm blessed to have a whole group of people to help me out because it's no I am team. It takes a whole village to raise kids. It takes a whole village to grow and be to something that's very successful.
Right.
You know?
So as far as that is concerned, that whole village thing, how do you know if that person is for you? Or like what do you look for in saying, okay, this person is working for me and not for themselves as far as that team is concerned?
Well, the main thing you look to make sure they don't have the greed issue, the jealousy, the strife, all the main sins. You have to look for those because it comes out. Sometimes they can't keep it in. It oozes out.
Right.
Jealousy, hate, all that little stuff.
Right.
If you're that way, you can't be around because if you're in tune with God, you'll have you can pick up on stuff. You have
discernment.
sense and discernment.
Yeah.
So that's what I pray to God a lot, and I have discernment to pick up on certain spirits.
I just thought when you went there, I just thought about Selena because it's back in rotation again about the trial and whatever her position. She was the fan manager.
The manager.
Yeah, of her fan club, and then we know how that all ended
jealousy.
up, and now she's seeking now to have her sentence reduced. She wants to go to trial to have that reduced because something about there was a technicality of evidence or something of the sort that wasn't in place. But it's so sad how you put your trust in these people and then unfortunately her situation, she was gullible and naive, I guess, to what's going on. But I'm so happy that you have that spirit of discernment, you have that team that is working towards keeping you grounded and that's another thing too, because sometimes you have people on your team and they want the best for you, but then you're not in a position to receive what it is that they're telling you, and sometimes they have to fall back. Not that they have to, but they feel like to secure their position, they have to fall back. They don't want to step on your toes, and then you end up being in situations that it could have been avoided if you were just, I guess, more open to receive criticism or more open to receive that open dialogue. So
that's the main thing as being an artist that want to grow a team. You have to be open and you have to be humble to receive other people's ideas and advice, because if you can't do that, how would you be coachable? You can't be coachable. Nobody can really work with you because you have a wall up, and nobody can't. who's going to want to constantly be trying to knock down that wall,
Yeah.
and you want them to help you out. So you have
Right.
to be humble and learn how to just receive stuff. Of course, it's been times that I didn't like stuff that I hear. My PR, she gets on me all the time. Some stuff I don't want to hear. I have to be gritting my teeth sometimes, but you know, it's good stuff, and I need it. I
Right.
need to hear it
Nice.
because it's going to help me become a better person.
Love it, love it.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody who's in the industry right now who is not getting, you know, what they're putting in, because that's another thing too. Sometimes you're doing everything that you feel like you can do
Mm-hmm.
to catapult you to that next level, and for some reason you're still at a standstill. You feel like you're a hamster on a wheel. You cannot see that you're making moves, but you know you're grinding. You're doing everything that you can, but you can't get that break. What advice do you give to that person?
I definitely think it's all about season and your timing. You have to be patient, faithful, and it'll happen, and just keep being consistent in timing. If you didn't make it at that point, that's because that's not your season. You're constantly trying like a hamster wheel, and it's not going to go nowhere, but it's not your season.
Nice.
Pray, have dedication and faith, and once it come up, that's your season. It'll happen.
So in a quick short snippet, we're in the elevator. I'm here and I'm like, oh, I like your shades. What do you do?
Thank
quick
you.
quick elevator, you know, your little snippet. What do you tell that person? Because you don't know who I am. You don't know if I'm a producer. You don't know, what field I'm in. What do you do?
What, if you ask me about my shades?
No, yourself. I just
Oh.
come in and I'm like, oh, wow, nice shades. Okay, what is it that you do? I see that you have these shades on. You
Oh.
look nice. What is it that you do?
I'm a singer, I'm an actress, I'm everything, all you need and more to know about. Listen to my EP. I have an EP that's out. It's called Epic. You know, it's on all major platforms. It's amazing. Your kids will love it. Your family love it. Your grandma love it. I'll pitch them like that.
Nice, nice, nice. In a nutshell, Tranea Luxe will be back.
Mm-hmm.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Sexy Sex family, nula. We're back with Tranea Luxe.
Nula, sink to sink.
Oh yeah, and she's definitely Haitian by association.
Uh-huh.
She was just telling us about what kind of food.
The griot and
Griot.
pickle.
Pickle.
Sorry. And also, you know, the spaghetti and
Yeah, she's and you said it correctly
hot
at
dog.
first too. What you said? It's spaghetti. She
Spaghetti.
said it's spaghetti. So let's get to your artistry. So as far as working is concerned, you've worked with tons of people in the past. You've written for them as well. But I also know that you love acting as well. So you want to hone your craft and possibly work in what?
I would love to work in a Tyler Perry movie or
Nice.
film.
Why
or-
Tyler Perry?
Because I feel like he's given a lot of unsigned artists and
Right.
talent chances.
Yeah.
And I feel like I definitely will have that chance eventually.
Yes, put it
Yeah.
in the universe.
Yes, I'm putting out there all that energy. I'm
Yes,
putting out
yes.
there any place. I see myself all the way up the top, at the top
Nice.
of the highest pinnacle. So
Nice.
that's where I'm going.
And also, you have videos coming up that you need to
Yes,
shoot.
I have. Since I dropped my EP on the 6th, Epic, I'm definitely gonna be dropping. It's 7 songs on there. I'm gonna be dropping 7. You know,
Seven.
seven videos.
Seven
Seven
vid-
means
seven
never
videos.
completion. Yeah.
Wow. 7 videos. You're gonna have a song for each video for each song.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
So, are you using local people?
I'm gonna be using local people. I'm gonna be using She Be Everywhere. My PR is gonna be there, of course, and also Urban TV. We have a Sync to Sync gonna be a part of it too.
Nice.
Energy out there already.
And she be everywhere, for real.
Literally
everywhere.
Where
like
she's
you go
over
to her
there.
page and like, okay,
She be
she's at
everywhere.
this concert, that concert. She's behind the scene here. Yeah, she be everywhere. Is everywhere.
We're gonna pretty much be networking all out, and whoever wants to be a part of Tranea Luxe and 7 Trophies team, you know, we can all barter. We can talk about stuff. We can just network because it's power and unity. And we all have to learn how to do that.
Love it.
And get out of this crab in a bucket mentality.
Lord, yes.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you about the crab in the bucket mentality.
Mm-hmm.
South Florida. Is it difficult to break into the music industry in South Florida? Because everyone from South Florida has the same. They say it's so difficult. It seems like if they go outside of their own community or their city that they represent through and through in their songs, it seems like they take off easier or better. I don't understand. Is that the case for you as well?
I feel like in some cases that's very true because people a lot of South Florida artists have like chips on their shoulder and they're trying to feel like they have something to prove, and it's not that serious. The only thing you have to do is put your music out there, prove yourself to the world by your talent.
Oh, so you
Stop.
block it.
Yeah, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Just do what you're gonna do. Is that's your music, whether you're singing, whether you're rapping. Push your stuff out there. That's what you need to push. Don't worry about nobody else because they're not worried about you. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you do to regain your focus? You know, everyone has some go-to thing that they do. Some people meditate. Some people, they say, okay, let me get on this hookah, and vice versa, extra. What do you do to bring yourself to that point of serenity?
I pray. You know,
Nice.
I just recently.
Amen.
I just recently like really got into it, like intertwined with God. So I'm just like praying and fasting, and He's been, you know, taking my career, and I've been soaring ever since. And I'm not letting Him go. He's not letting me go. So that's what I do. I pray. I don't go to the hookah. I don't go drinking or smoking no more. I used to. I'm not no paragon of virtue. Yes, I used to do it all, drink and smoke. You know, that's what it is. But I'm different now. I'm changing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know these a lot of these Caribbean industry that's watching you? Do you know that they're gonna go now and buy everything that your name is on?
I'm just being real. Like I can't front. You know, just 3 weeks ago I was smoking a joint, but I'm not on that no more.
Nice.
I'm doing stuff differently. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I'm changing my ways, and I'm being for God, and I'm going to bless people with my voice.
That natural high.
Yeah.
Amen.
You know.
Amen. You wanna leave us with something? Bless us. I know you already sung, but you could bless us with something real quick. Look at me being greedy.
Let me think of a song. Jesus loves me.
She would say Jesus loves me.
This I know.
Ooh.
For the Bible tells me so. Little children here below, they are weak, but He is strong. Oh, yes, Jesus. Yeah.
Woo! Oh my gosh, goosebumps.
I'm sorry. I was just
That
in
was
the feeling.
awesome. You know what you just did when you stopped? It just felt like you were taking me somewhere. You stopped. I was about, like, you abruptly stopped. That was beautiful.
Sorry.
That was beautiful. And it felt like it came from your soul. Girl, you are gifted, blessed.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell my mom I went to church today. She'll be proud. Where can we contact you for more information?
You can find me on Instagram. So I took you out of church. You know, I was feeling, but I'm supposed to be promoting my EP, Epic. You know,
Yes.
it's out on all major platforms. Epic is out. It's 7 inspirational songs. It's also songs that you can relate to, dealing with a boyfriend or girlfriend. So it's not going to be too, you know, churchy, too preachy, but it's all good music. Epic. On my Instagram, Tranea's Music. Also, you can click my link and download the EP. Once you click my link on Instagram, Tranea's Music. Also Twitter, Tranea's Music, Tranea. Do not forget it, music, you know. It's all on all platforms right now. It's called Epic, and it's going to be everything you'll ever want.
Thank you, Tranea. And if you guys didn't catch that, we'll wrap it up one more time and give you the info. We'll be back.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Sex to Sink family, we had a pleasure speaking with the lovely Tranea Luxe. Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And we got to know a little bit about you. And you're going to end us with a song. So you guys stick and stay.
Sink to sink.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
Sink to Sink. We also got to thank Nat's Place. Nat's Place always
Nat's
welcomes
Place.
us. They're so hospitable with us here in the building. We need your support, Sink to Sink family. So please, please, please show us love as far as sponsorship is concerned. We're not only a show on cable network, we're also here for any other services that you may have, videos, as far as pop-up shops, you name it. Our team is tremendous. And I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the team. I'm not being biased at all. Show us some love. Log on to www.sinks2sync.tv.com. We're also on the gram at Sinks2SyncTV. I'm your girl B. You can find me on Instagram at BLongChamp. Take us out, baby.
Don't throw it all away. It's easy to give up and walk away. Sometimes it's hard to stick it out and stay. Don't throw it all away. Don't throw it all away. Don't throw it all away, y'all. Sink to sink. Love you.